with the Knicks and Philadelphia and Dubai, for example. You've got the Knicks making a head coaching change where Tom Thibodeau did a fantastic job, but they wanted a different look, and they've added a lot of bench players. With Philadelphia, again, very disappointing because they were just ravaged with injuries. I mean, Joel Embiid, who is the key to their season, with all due respect to Paul George, who is a former All-Star player. If Joel Embiid is healthy, they've got a legitimate shot at being a top 3 team in the East. Without him, they're going to struggle again. And the rest of the teams that are, as you mentioned, in Canada, because Toronto does have a team, but, you know, the great thing about Toronto is they really are a Canadian team. It's just not, you know, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, where the fan base is awesome. I did their games for 10 years, and they are so enthusiastic. But again, there are fans in Montreal, there are fans in Vancouver, fans in Calgary, and I mean, you can go right across the country. And then in Australia, where Australian players are starting to pop up in the NBA. And the Bulls have a starting guard in Josh Giddey, who had a fantastic second half of the season. But there are other Australian players as well.
Okay, you mentioned the Bulls. We're in Chicago.
Yes.
Do they make a playoff run? I know it's early, but how do things look?
Well, the East is up for grabs. I'm not saying they're going to be a top 4 team, but I think after that, who knows? I mean, there are so many question marks about every team in the Eastern Conference. And so with the Bulls, this is about development. They've got really some young, outstanding talent that have a very high ceiling. Modest Buzelis, I think, has an opportunity to be a great player in this league. Not a good player, but a great player. There are players who like the game, and then there are players who love the game. He loves the game. And I'm so excited to see his growth. And then you have Kobe White, who's on the cusp of being an all-star player. And there are other players with the Bulls. But again, to reach their maximum level, they're going to have to play. They've got 7 free agents. And those free agents, obviously, are showcasing their talents, not only for the Bulls for 26, 27, but also for 29 other clubs.
And it's fun for a fan to watch a player that loves what they're
Yes.
doing too, right? I feel like in college sports, we see that a lot, and then it isn't always true when they turn pro. When you look at all the teams overall right now, who's the team to beat, do you think, Chuck?
OKC.
Okay.
I mean, this is
OKC.
right off, boom. I mean, listen, they
No
won
question.
it, and they have a great core group. They're young, they're signed, and I think they're hungry. They've got a great organization. They've done an incredible job at identifying players through the draft and trades. And so until someone proves me otherwise, OKC is the team to beat in the West. I think in the East, right now, if someone said, because things change, you know, with injuries,
Sure.
trades, whatever. But on this date, October 2nd, if someone said Cleveland, New York, I would say probably Cleveland, but New York will be knocking on the door.
All right, mark it down. One final
down.
question, LeBron James. There's talk of a possible trade. What's your read on this situation?
I think he stays.
Yeah? Why?
After this season, who knows? But I think, you know, he's in the final year of his deal with the Lakers. I think the Lakers are handling this extremely well. Rob Pelinka, who, by the way, was my former broadcast partner with Michigan, former player for the Wolverines,
Right.
Go Blue.
Good.
I think as the GM of the Lakers, he's allowing LeBron to be LeBron. And, you know, there's no point in doing anything irrational at this point with LeBron James. LeBron has earned the right at this point to dictate his future. So I wish him well, and I wish the Lakers well.
All good points. Chuck, great to
Thank
see
you.
you. Thank
Pleasure.
you for stopping
Go
by.
Sonics.
We'll do this again.
We gotta get the Sonics back in
yes.
Seattle.
I'll jump on that bandwagon.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.